Okay, welcome to Middle Up Your Podcast. This week we are going to be talking about and listening to and watching together, if you're on YouTube, hello YouTube, the 1997 Bridge School Benefit Show. Is the 11th anniversary of the Bridge School Benefit gig, with Metallica, of course, playing acoustic. Other artists were Neil Young, Lou Reed, Smashing Pumpkins, Alanis Morissette, David J. Matthews, Blues Traveler, and Casey Crowley. We have debuts of Low Man's Lyric, debut of Poor Twisted Me, debut of Tuesday's Gone, with one Mr. Jerry Cantrell on guitar. Very cool show. I'm excited to dig into it. I don't think I've ever watched it in full, and I'm going to do it right now with you guys on this brand spanking new episode of Metal Up Your Podcast. I hope you're all well. I'm doing great. It is a Friday evening. My wife is having all of the fellow cheer mothers, other mothers of cheerleaders of the cheer team my daughter's on. They're all having like a mom wine thing, which means Papa Bear's up in his studio hibernating. I may never leave here again. And I'm doing great. I'm having fun. I'm having a glass of wine. The U.S. World Cup. The U.S. beat Australia today. Go USA. Life is good in big and small ways. I hope that you guys feel that as well. A little bit of housekeeping. We're going to read some emails, then we're going to watch this Bridge School Benefit Show again for the first time. Now, one of the coolest things that's going on, let me see if I can bring this up real quick, is I now have a way for you to call into the show. Now, in future episodes, I'm going to advertise, hey, I'm going to be recording Metal Up Your Podcast episode, whatever the fuck, between these hours, and I'm going to advertise the phone number so you can call in kind of real time while I'm recording the show, even though I'm not live streaming the show. And then I will, of course, be able to edit out anything that is uncouth, unsuitable for Metal Up Your Podcast land. But I wanted to put that number here because the other thing is you can go ahead and call and you can leave a voicemail. And those can accumulate sort of similar to emails. And then I can play them on the show. I play the audio. Now, don't come on and be like, fuck you, you're a piece of shit. I mean, you can do that if you want, I guess. They're never going to make the show. Don't give me a long-winded, don't give me, 20 minutes of your life story, but they're meant for you to give me a quick nugget, something to respond to and talk about on the episode, and a way for me to engage with people. I love the idea of being able to take the call during the episode, okay? But I don't know when that'll be live. But for now, here's what's going on. If you have a pen and paper, or if you're able to save this, and if you're watching on YouTube, I'll have it displayed somewhere, but it's 615, area code 615, that's Nashville, Tennessee, 997-0612. I'll say it one more time. That's 615-997-0612. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some episodes that are going to be like basically call-in radio shows, which I find very exciting. Another interesting thing happening news-wise, at least for Metal Up Your Podcast, the boys themselves, Metallica, are still in Europe and they're still playing the same set list. There's no need to talk about it. People are very happy. They're breaking records, and things are going very well over there in the Metallica camp. God bless them. We're going to hear an email here in a minute about them scandalously changing their social media profile and what it means, what the fans think that might mean for everybody.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
He's excited about that. But the other cool thing that's happening in Metal Up Your Podcast news is I did finally do my re-edits of Beyond Magnetic, and they're available. They're already on Patreon. You can go there for free and get a little bit of it, and then of course through the various tiers you get all of it. I think my video for Just a Bullet Away, my full re-edit video where you can see exactly how I re-edit this stuff, is on YouTube. Go subscribe and like and whatever the fuck. Send me your firstborn child, etc. All the things that we beg you to do because it matters. So Beyond Magnetic, that's up there. And I got to tell you, I think Hate Train and Just a Bullet Away are two of the best re-edits I've ever done. Those two songs I liked fine. I would have said my favorite song off the EP was Hell and Back until these re-edits. Now definitely my favorite is Just a Bullet Away. Hate Train's right behind it, then Hell and Back. Rebel Babylon was pretty hard to save, but I think I did a good job. I ended up cutting 10 minutes out of the 30-minute runtime. So now it's a brisk 20-minute EP. It's all there. Go check it out. Go dig it. Another cool thing that I did is I didn't do this for Get the Load Out. Metallica does a contest. They did it for Load. Now they're doing it for Reload, where they have you send in covers and reimaginations of their songs. And I, of course, famously, everyone knows, covered the Outlaw Torn. What else did I do from the first album? I did the Outlaw Torn. I think I did maybe one or two others. But for Reload, I have done Carpe Diem Baby, Low Man's Lyric, and Fixer. And Fixer, I actually submitted for the Get the Reload Out contest. I sent it in. I put it on Instagram. I put it on YouTube. I made the video. You've probably seen it. Now, the guy that actually orchestrates that, his name is Spider Dan. He's some guy that like works on Metallica's box sets, and he moderates their internet web forum. That's what Spider Dan's up to. And Spider Dan's not a big fan of me or Metal Up Your Podcast, which is fine. But I don't know what chances I have of winning. I did go and look at some of the other covers, and they're nice. They're cool. I think mine is the best. I think mine is real cool. And I don't know if you can vote or if your engagement with my cover matters, especially if they already don't like me over there or whatever the fuck. But if you comment on the Instagram page or the Facebook thing or the goddamn motherfucking YouTube thing.
Ooh, hot summer night. I can feel it. I can feel it.
Maybe it helps my chances over there. I don't know. And I don't even know what you win if you win. I don't want to win anything. I don't really care. I don't need anything from the Metallica camp. I have friends within the inner circle. That friendship is good enough for me. I'm not trying to, I don't want anything from anybody. Okay. I do this podcast because I love the fucking band. I've loved the band since I was a kid. I'm going to love the band for the rest of my life. And it's really just enough for me to have done it and to share it with y'all. But I'm just letting you know that it's out there, because what's crazy about what's going on today is like you can spend, 50 hours making something and you can have a following on the internet. Okay. You can have done something like I've done for 10 years with a podcast where you've built thousands and thousands, 40,000 people a month listen to my podcast. And then you can make something that you spend so much time on and you can share it and send it and no one will see it. Because all the lanes of these algorithms are gate kept and bought and they're corporate and it's all sponsored and it's all kind of bullshitty, stupid bullshit. And me publishing this to Simplecast and it going to you, you've chosen to download this podcast and you subscribe to it and it comes to you every Monday. That might be one of the last things, that hasn't been corrupted by this system. So God bless you guys. Thank you for listening. And if you're following, I'm doing stuff you might not see. And, people like me, we're being forced. It's a humiliation ritual. It's a punishment for all creatives where we have to just sort of make the thing and then sort of, fight a fucking war every week to just get eyeballs on it. Because here's the thing about my Beyond Magnetic re-edit or my cover of Fixer, or even just my little old Metal Up Your Podcast episode where I watched a Bridge School benefit. If you are aware of it and you check it out and it's not what you like, the flavor's too strong or whatever the fuck, that's fine. I do not make this podcast for everybody. I do not give a fuck if every kind of Metallica fan likes this. I don't care if people dislike the podcast. I really don't care, even if Spider Dan thinks I'm a shithead or whatever the fuck. I don't give a shit. What I really cannot stand is that people who might otherwise like what's going on over here in this small little corner of Earth, they can't see it. They don't know we're here. They don't know what we're building over here and what we're doing. That's what I can't stand. I cannot fucking stand that. So anyway, all of that to say, go look at it all. Like, subscribe, do whatever the fuck you can. One of the cool things that I like about the podcast that we're going to do forever until they shut us down is we're going to read emails from the community. It's metalupyourpodcastshow@gmail.com. If you don't put that show in there, if you send me an email, which people have been doing for years, sip break. If you send me an email to metalupyourpodcast@gmail.com, it goes into a black hole, into an event horizon, never to be seen again. It's got to be metalupyourpodcastshow@gmail.com. I'm going to read a handful of emails right now. I love the email portal because I like talking to you guys. That's why I like the phone call thing that's going to be coming up. So save that number, call in, leave a voicemail. They'll be on the show. And for now, we're going to go into this email portal. Let's check it out. Email number 1 from Caleb Butcher. Hey, Clint. Good day. How do? Back during the most locked down part of early COVID in 2020, my family got into a really fun rhythm of doing weekly Zoom trivia nights, and we would take turns hosting and coming up with all the questions. Also, in an unrelated but totally related story, the answers. Eventually, I took that idea and decided to host a Zoom Metallica trivia night with my friends Lane, Ethan, and Jason. I can't absolutely confirm this because I, despite popular belief, am not Lars Ulrich. But one question was, there was one Metallica song before the recording of Saint Anger that featured the snares turned off on the snare drum. Which song was it? Hint, it's a much more universally beloved Metallica song amongst fans, Trues excluded, of course, than anything on Saint Anger, which kind of negates some of the Saint Anger snare hate. Ready? So pause. Do any of you know what this song is? A song pre-Saint Anger where Lars had the snares turned off that many people like. I would push back on that a lot of Metallica fans like the song, but I know that I sure as hell love it. Have you had enough time? It is ding, 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 ding. I Disappear. If you listen to the chorus snare roll, that definitely has the snares turned on versus the snare hits in the verses. You can tell it has that snareless, hollow sound. Since I Disappear was also produced by Bob Rock, it's pretty comparable, though less of a sore thumb in the mix like it was in Saint Anger. I brought this up in Sunday school last week, but turns out they don't give an effing S about snare tones or Lars Ulrich. They cared more about Brad and Floods. Hoping this is the right congregation in which to share this thought. Bless up, A-Town Down, Caleb Butcher, Chicago, New Jersey. Yeah, I went back and listened. In fact, I have it dialed up. I was going to play it, but it's going to flag the goddamn thing, and we all know what the song sounds like. For sure. Yeah, it definitely has the snare turned off in the verses. When he does the snare roll thing in the choruses, do you bury me when I'm gone? That thing, it's definitely, the snares are on. The reason that gets a pass and Saint Anger doesn't is that Saint Anger doesn't have great songs. It's like you can put an interesting production decision into an otherwise fantastic song, and it's great. It's fine. Now, I always loved I Disappear. I remember when I Disappear came out, I was at the height of my fandom at that time with a group of people, with my Metallica homies. And dude, we were all about some S&M. We were all about No Leaf Clover. We were all about Load Reload, but we were also very into Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master Puppets, and Justice for All. We watched Binge and Purge every day. Every day after high school, we watched Binge and Purge. It was almost like a spiritual ritual. And when the Mission Impossible 2 soundtrack came out and Metallica did I Disappear, and this was a tight-knit group of people, 4 of us. I was the only one of us that liked I Disappear. And whatever, I'm not saying that makes me cool, or I'm not really saying anything other than that's what happened. So my feeling has always been that like fans really didn't like I Disappear. And I think it was the last gasp of that great Metallica. You know, that stretch that started with the Black Album, this new confidence, this new way that James is singing, this new way that they were writing these very tight, commercial, radio-friendly, amazing pop songs that would happen to be in the genre of heavy metal and hard rock that would then go on to sort of get a little indulgent, emphasis on the word a little indulgent in Load and Reload, but amazing songs. All through S&M, No Leaf Clover, the new song for that, Minus Human, wonderful song, big fan of Minus Human. And then I think I Disappear was the last. That was the end. After I Disappear, it's Saint Anger and so on and so forth. We all know that chestnut of a story. But Saint Anger, I don't know if there's a song on Saint Anger as good as I Disappear. I get it. People don't like I Disappear. Hey, 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 there I go now. Very repetitive lyrics. But that chorus is, I don't know if there's, tell me a better chorus on the album Saint Anger than the chorus of I Disappear. Tell me what it is.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Call in, write in. Thank you for the email. My homie, email number 2. Here we go. We're doing it. This is from Chris. Hi, Clint. I hope you're doing well. I'm a longtime listener and Patreon supporter from the UK. Thank you for the support. Oh, by the way, let me shout out some new patrons real quick. New patrons, Nick Holscher, Corvus Noctis, and thanks, Logo Fan 17. You guys fucking rule. You can hear the applause in your head. You can feel it. You can feel it. I can feel it.
I can feel it.
And thank you, Chris, for being a longtime supporter. I appreciate that. From the UK, with all the upcoming Reload box set discussion, I thought I would reach out because I attended Metallica's Tiny Ministry of Sound show in London on 13 November 1997, the show that is now being released officially on vinyl as part of the Reload Deluxe box set. Can you guys anticipate what I'm going to do to the bomb? Like, do you know the bomb's coming? I feel like some of you do. He says, I was one of the roughly 900 in attendance and was on the rail for the show. Over the years, I've held on to quite a few items from that night, including original photos I took from the rail, and further back when my ears felt like they were exploding, a pic I caught, the original wristband, magazine coverage from the time, and even a Kerrang article that I appeared in. The announcement of the Reload box set genuinely took me back to being 23 years old, the hunt for a ticket, and standing in that queue outside the Ministry of Sound from 9 a.m. It's remained one of the most memorable experiences of my life as a Metallica fan, and it prompted me to dig through nearly 3 decades of photos, magazines, and memorabilia, and finally put the story down in a way that I had never done before. The result was a 2-minute video documentary, in the loosest possible sense, that pieces together the story of the experience using my original photos, memorabilia, and magazine clippings from the time. I've literally just finished it and planning to upload it shortly. And then he attached some like stills from it. He says, I thought I might make an interesting Metal Tales from the road, given the timing and likely renewed attention on this particular show. If it sounds interesting, I would be happy to send over some additional photos. Thanks for all the work you do and that you put into the podcast. It really doesn't go unnoticed. Cheers and party on, Chris. Well, I wrote back to Chris. Chris should come on when we cover the Ministry of Sound. It's the big live vinyl that's included in the Reload box set. So Chris will come on, tell us about experience being one of the 900 privileged, sweaty little knuckleheads in the crowd for that very intimate and very cool show. So we will do that. Thank you for writing in, Chris. And again, thank you for being a patron, man. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much. Those of you who put your money where your mouth is, who say, you know what, Metal Up Your Podcast has value and I want to support the show. I do the same thing. I support many podcasts. Just because I love them and because they've brought so much joy to my life. You can do it too. It's all the links are below and whatever in the fucking oblivion of whatever. Email number 3. Email number 3 is from Mummy Dust, who I think is one of the masked musicians in the band Ghost. Hey, Clint, I've been really enjoying the recent episodes, including Metallica TV watch-alongs and also the content on YouTube. I was recently rereading Joe Berlinger's book, This Monster Lives, and came across an interesting section towards the end of the book that I'd never really picked up on before. In it, James and Lars are talking about the process of filtering jam sessions and assembling the songs from various edits. And it does seem from this excerpt that Lars was essentially solely responsible for the process. I know he's always been the mastermind behind the band's arrangements, but the idea of him listening to 6 hours of jams by himself to create the song Some Kind of Monster is incredible. It also gives me a further understanding of why the band has avoided playing much of the album live. My guess is that even once the album was released, they didn't really quote-unquote know how the songs even went. Anyway, curious to hear your thoughts on this strange songwriting process. Thanks again for all the wonderful podcasts Mummy Dust. So I'm going to read this excerpt that Mummy Dust has brought up to the podcast. It's a very interesting subject. I'm very fascinated by this as well. And this is an interesting excerpt. I've definitely read This Monster Lives. I think I loaned it to Brad Blazek, who, by the way, I don't think ever gave it back. Bradley Blazek, give me my book back, boy. And I don't remember if I talked about this, but here's the excerpt, okay? This Monster Lives is a book written by Joe Berlinger that's about the making of the documentary Some Kind of Monster. It's very interesting, especially if you like the documentary. It's worth checking out for sure. And it may be even worth revisiting. If the podcast is still going when they remaster and re-trot out all the St. Anger shit, I'll be here going through it all. But here's the excerpt from the book that's interesting. During the hectic final months of recording St. Anger, I realized how much of the crucial task of editing and arranging Metallica songs falls to Lars. And then this is Lars talking. He says, I'm really starting to feel the pressure, he admitted one day. I'm realizing it's starting to affect my mood. He'd been staying at the studio late into the night, assembling various edits of songs. This is James talking. I wonder how that's working for you and how we can help, James said. We don't want to be stuck at the end trying to rush these last few songs. I feel like this is sort of a self-imposed hell, you know? Atlas Rise, anybody? My Friend of Misery, anybody? Pretend that the weight of the world is on your shoulders. I wonder who that was about, Jimmy James Het Stand. Lars says, please understand, there is a direct correlation between the amount of time it takes to edit a song and how much material there is. So, on a song like Frantic, where there were 37 minutes, give or take a minute, it comes together like a dream. It's the creative stuff that takes time. It's the donkey work. There's 14 different Invisible Kid riffs. You could just sit there and say, okay, we'll take number 7 and make the most of it. But if you want to ensure that number 7 truly is the best of those 14, that's what takes time. When you're dealing with 6 hours of recorded music like we are with Some Kind of Monster, it takes a long time to select the best bits, the best 10% of the track. So it is me in my self-imposed hell telling myself that I can weed through all of it on behalf of everybody. So I have so much to say about this. I think from St. Anger on, it very much seems like what Lars is saying is true. It's a grab bag of riffs or it's jamming. I've always thought that they submitted these riff tapes or riff demos or whatever the fuck. Someone's got to go through them. Someone's got to start the process. How do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? So that's Lars, and that's why Lars gets the credit, because I do think Lars gets the ball rolling. This massive boulder, you have to roll up the hill to crank this machine. That's Lars. Someone's got to do it. Now, once that gets going, you can get inspired and you go, okay, cool. I start to see a path. A path forms. You start to see the goose in the block of ice. And whoever it is in a band, whether it's one guy or it's the primary songwriters or it's the producer, whoever it is that starts it is a hero, because I think that's the hardest part. It's the hardest part to jump in and start to make sense of stuff. And that is what Lars does. The problem with that, which I think is evident in the records, is that's a very difficult way to write a song, okay? To go, here's a bunch of riffs. I'm going to have our drummer who doesn't play guitar, who's obviously a musical genius. I would say Lars is a musical genius. For what he's accomplished so much at such a high level for such a long period of time, there's no other explanation to me. But he's not a guitar player or a singer. So it's like you're just jamming for 40 minutes and then you're handing it to Lars Ulrich and saying, create a map, create an arrangement. And I think James's genius is he comes along afterwards and he starts to tighten it up. And then he's of course writing the melody and the lyrics over that. Kirk's genius is that he, sometimes writes these great solos, these timeless solos over that. But I think that the work kind of suffers. I mean, it's like Lars is in charge of the solos while James is in charge of the bass playing. And I feel like we'll all agree that the solos have not, I mean, what's the last great Metallica solo? Is it The Day That Never Comes? I don't even know if it's that. Unforgiven 3, maybe. I mean, what is it? Is it Fuel? Is it The Unforgiven 2? Is it something off Load and Reload? Is it Whiskey in a Jar, which is James? I mean, it certainly isn't on St. Anger. Yeah, I mean it's interesting. It's revelatory, and I don't know how much of it they did that way before Saint Anger. Before it was like, let's jam for 37 minutes and then let's let our drummer find the song. There's a really great filmmaker named Terrence Malick who made Badlands, and then he made what I think is a masterpiece called Days of Heaven. I think it's Sam Shepard, Brooke Adams. It's Richard Gere's first movie, and Terrence Malick would famously just film a ton of shit. And then his whole deal was, we'll find the movie in the edit. We'll find the movie in the editing room. And it's just a very fascinating way to make a movie. It's a fascinating way to make a record. I don't know if it worked for Saint Anger. I think Death Magnetic, yes. There are highs and lows of Hardwired to Self-Destruct. There are highs and lows of 72 Seasons. But it does seem that that's the way that they like to do it. And James likes to do the vocal last. You know, we've seen that in the very long fly on the wall documentaries of Hardwired to Self-Destruct and Death Magnetic. And it's a process that works for them, I guess. It's just it's an unconventional way to do it. And I think that I just think it takes a lot of talent to overcome sort of the inherent obstacles in doing it that way. And they've actually proven that they're pretty good at that. So what do I know? Thank you for the email, Mummy Dust. Email number 4. This is from James Durka. He says, hey, Clint, good day. How do? I just noticed that Metallica has changed all of their profile pics on their socials from the stylized M with a yellow background to a light gray background instead. My guess would be it means the M72 tour is going to wrap up with the last few dates in London on July 3rd and 5th. Although I like the album, it makes me excited that the Life Burns Faster shows are going to have less 72 Season songs in the set list. The Life Burns Faster stuff is the Sphere stuff, which God knows we've been talking a lot about the Sphere, the drama surrounding getting Sphere tickets. I have secured my own personal tickets for February, but my daughter's cheer competition is that week, so I'm going to have to get rid of my tickets and either find other dates to go or not go at all. I'm not going to miss my daughter's cheer for it. So that's the Life Burns Faster shows. He says they're going to have less 72 Season songs. Dude, they're hardly playing any 72 Season songs. I don't think that's a problem at all. He says the 2-night weekends would see them play 3 songs from that album each night. I've been to 4 shows during the M72 cycle, but I've found the set list has grown a little stale. It's been a while. I'm interested in seeing if the shows at the Sphere have different set lists than we've seen for the last 3 years. Wondering what your thoughts are. James Durka, Hamilton, Ontario, New Jersey. Yeah, the Sphere shows are going to be special. They're building something for that. They have to build all that from the ground up. All the visuals, basically that whole thing has to be completely built. So it is going to be different by default. By definition, there's no way it's not going to be something we haven't seen. Will they differentiate that amongst the 20 odd shows they're playing? I don't know. They've not given us a lot of evidence to think so. I think they're going to make a great product like they always do, and they're going to deliver the product in a great way like they always do. I don't know if I would expect much beyond that. Does them changing the social media icon mean anything? I know they came out and said like they had to like quell the uproarious response of, what does it mean?
I can feel it. I can feel it.
And someone, probably Spider Dan, said, hey, y'all. No big deal over here, man. We're just changing it up, just mixing it up, just chopping it up with the boys.
Hello, me. Meet the real me.
So, do we take them at face value? Like, do they change it? I think the change is meaningful. The change is meaningful. Did someone jump the gun and change it too soon? If they're trying to signal that the M72 tour is over, make the change after the fucking tour ends. So in that sense, maybe it doesn't mean a goddamn thing. Maybe someone jumped the gun. Here's the deal. In this world where everyone's looking for an Easter egg, everyone's looking for meaning, everyone's looking for, someone to save them from themselves, myself included. Yeah, if Metallica changes their social media, we're all bored. We're all staring into our fucking phones forever like fucking zombies. You guys understand this, right? We're all horribly addicted to the phone. You must know this by now. And it's by design. And it's not going to get better, boy. So we're all staring at our phones all day, and we see one thing change, and we're just like, what does it mean? What does it all mean? It doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean a goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? We need it to mean something. We need the man in the moon. The cloud looks like a face giving us, the day that you apply for the job, the cloud is a guy giving you a thumbs up. Oh, that means I should take the job. We're meaning makers. Human beings have evolved to assign a meaning to everything because that's how we survived. Okay, because if you a really great example of this is if you're in the woods and you see the stick on the ground and you assume it's a snake and you avoid the stick because the stick kind of looks like a snake. Well, you live, and if it turns out it's not a snake, no big deal. But if you don't assume that stick is a snake and you walk up on it, that snake bites you, kill you, boy. You die. So the people who assigned agency more, even when they were wrong, they lived more. They made more of themselves. They lived, of course, long enough to make more kids. And it just continues to reinforce this search for agency and an assignment of meaning. We're meaning makers. That's why we see all of this stuff. So Metallica changes the font of their fucking thing, and we're like, what does it mean? It fucking means something, man. And I'm just saying I doubt it means that much. The M72 season's going to come to an end regardless. It's been 87 years. And there we are with that. I'm excited to watch this 1997 Bridgestone Concerto. It's coming right up, but first we are going to hear from our sponsors, Nuprin. Sometimes when you make this content, you have to beg everyone on the fucking internet to care or pay attention. You get a little bit of a headache, and you have to rely on something stronger than aspirin, stronger than Tylenol, stronger than ibuprofen, stronger than your wife rubbing your temples, boy. You have to rely on something little, yellow, diff, Nuprin.
I can't talk about it anymore. It's giving me a headache.
Here, take 2 of these.
Ah, Nuprin. Little, yellow, different.
All right, let's watch this thing. I'm ready. Here it is. Now, I cannot promise that the audio or video will be worth a shit. But I can promise you I'll never leave your side. I'll be right here the whole time. Remember to write or call in 615-997-0612. Leave me a goddamn motherfucking message, boy. How's their feedback in an acoustic show? This is crazy. People are excited. The 11th annual Bridge School benefit. The boys have talked about how nervous they were. Now, this is the live debut of one of my favorite Metallica songs, Lowmancer. Got David Miles out there on the hurdy-gurdy. I feel like this song is kind of ahead of its time for Metallica. Or not ahead of its time, it's just, there's not much like it. Jason really shines in this performance as well, I think. In my opinion. Okay, I will. I will say the song is quite long. It's like 7 minutes long. 2, 3, 1, 2. It's in this waltzy 6/8 thing. Kirk has tassels on his shirt. That's fun. That's nice. Lars playing with what's called thunder rods, which are not quite sticks. They're a little softer, warmer than sticks. James has a very 90s outfit. He's wearing the white t-shirt with the long sleeve black undershirt a la Josh Hartnett in 1997's The Faculty. I do apologize for the sound and video quality of this performance, but this is what we got to work with. This is what we're doing. First time they ever played this live. It's interesting. A lot of people chatting. A lot of people probably a little confused or curious about what's happening with Metallica. I'm gonna get a hurdy-gurdy. What do those cost? Let's look up what a hurdy-gurdy costs. I'm going to guess a hurdy-gurdy is $1,000. A blue 6-string 24-key hurdy-gurdy on eBay for $845. Another one, 6-string 24-key hurdy-gurdy, $939. A third one I see, a handmade maple wood 6-string hurdy-gurdy, $12.99. Helpless. I'm not sure this is a great cover song in the Metallica pantheon. It's nice. It starts Garage Days revisited, but I'm not sure this is a great song. I don't know if I have a personal friend who's a Metallica fan that's like a big Helpless fan. Oh, James with a stank face. Stank it up, baby. Kirk, how many tassels are there? What's fun about them doing a very uncomfortable set for them, an all-acoustic set, an amphitheater, it's packed. They're playing with Dave Matthews and Neil Young and Blues Traveler, artists they would not normally share a bill with. And the fact that they're nervous, they're kind of hanging on. It's like they jumped off a cliff together, and that's nice. They're all kind of leaving, looking at each other scared, like, we don't know how to end it. And the crowd kind of likes it. The crowd's kind of into this. What's next? I don't even know the set list. I am excited about Poor Twisted Me.
Tonight, so who cares, right?
We might screw up quite a bit tonight. I don't know.
We'll just jam for a bit and stop when we're done.
You won't.
Yeah, that first song was a brand new one off the new Reload album.
Ooh, Romance lyric. People are excited.
Pretty interesting. Hurdy-gurdy man and all.
Hurdy-gurdy man.
Who's that? Who's that long-haired freak?
You used to be the long-haired freak.
It's Jer. Jer's here, man. Jer's here. Jer's here.
I love the Metallica Alice in Chains crossover.
Somebody come push his stool in. I knew that was coming. All right. Somebody said Freebird, right? Skinner, dude!
Oh, here we go. Okay, so this is the debut of Tuesday's Gone. I don't think I've ever heard this. Oh, my fucking internet. Don't you dare. Oh, my God. All right, don't do this to me. Don't stop in the same place. Oh, my fuck. I'm going to reload the page. Because I think in general the internet is working. Yeah, it's probably because so many people are calling in. No, internet's not working. Fucking shit. You piece of crap. You know, it only annoys me because we pay $1 million fucking dollars for the fucking internet. And I get it. That's what it costs. But if it costs that much, it better work, boy.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
We might have only gotten through a little bit before we have to bag out on this episode, dude. Or I guess maybe I'll re-record the back half. I don't want to do that, though. I feel like this was it. I feel like we got in here together. Maybe it'll come back on in a reasonable time. Or maybe the fucking sun will explode, dude. I don't know how things work anymore in this goddamn economy. Well, this is podcasting. This is what we're doing. The internet is out. You piece of shit. You motherfuck. I wonder if I can tether it with my iPhone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Fucking. What are you doing, man? What the fuck are they doing? We're going to do it with the iPhone. How does that even work? Hold on. I've done it before on here. What am I, fucking Best Buy Geek Squad dipshit? All right, Clintwell's phone. You better work, dude. All right, I think this is working. Jesus H. Yeah.
Hurdy-gurdy man and all.
I give that Helpless version like a 2 out of 10, dude. I really don't like that.
Who's that long-haired freak?
Let me know what you think. 615-997-0612.
Cheers here, man. Cheers here. Cheers here. You need a stool? Somebody come push his stool in. I knew that was coming.
All right.
All right.
Jesus H.
Somebody said Freebird, right? Skinner, dude!
People are clapping because they're excited. And is Jerry playing lead here? Or is that Kirk? Dude, the crowd is stoked, dude. I can feel the excitement from the crowd. I like that. And James has always played Martin guitars. That's interesting. See, Jerry should be singing harms with this, dude. Jason's kind of doing it, but they don't have the mic on. All right, James just cut the chorus short. That's why you heard a clammy clam there. That bass sounds pretty monstrous, dude. And it looks like Kirk's playing a big J200 Gibson, which I love. It's pretty slow. It's pretty loose. Left alone. James has like the mutton chops. Why are they not showing Jerry Cantrell, dude? At home, baby. The lady's name is Tuesday. Someone's got to step up this harmony, dude. Well, there's James doing the harmony himself. I mean, Alice in Chains is known for their amazing harmonies. What the fuck? Missed op. Which is a missed opportunity. How about show Jerry while he's playing a guitar solo? They won't even do that. My B. It's Kirk playing the solo. Dude, no one likes an acoustic guitar solo. When we do acoustic tours with Morgan, which we do a bunch of acoustic tours, big tours, I just cut the solos out of the arrangements. No one wants to hear a fucking clam chowder. Oh, James Hetfield solo. Well, he's kind of playing the hook. These 6/8 songs, dude, are so draggy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. You gotta bump these BPMs up a pinch. Tell him, James. Tuesday was a lady. See, I used to drive back and forth from Montgomery, Alabama to Birmingham, Alabama because my parents are divorced. And I went through a big Lynyrd Skynyrd thing when I was in like 7th grade. And I would listen to my Walkman and I would cry. I'd look out the window on I-65 and cry because what I thought they were saying was, the past is gone. Life moves so fast. And I would just sit there and little silver tears would roll down my fucking face, dude. I mean, Jerry Cantrell not playing a solo or singing harmony makes no sense to me. Man, they're really going to drag it out too, aren't they? They're feeling it. That bass is up loud. Dream. Oh, attaboy, James. James landing the plane with that vocal. That's nice. All right. Live debut. Wasted opportunity with the great Jerry Canch. I mean, all he did was just play rhythm, like play 4 chords over and over.
Kids like that one?
Yeah, boy.
Just play again.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
Jokingly playing it again. Yes.
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday's gone. Oh, here we go. Poor Twisted Me. I'm excited to hear it and to see it. Let's see it. They got delay on the acoustic. Kind of a rocky start, I admit. Lars looks scared. He's shooting daggers at Kirk Hammett. You I suffer, feel on sympathy. I love this song. The pain, woe is me. This song's got a great groove. They didn't come out hot with it. His kind of whiny leprechaun delivery does not help. He sounds like Warwick Davis in Leprechaun 3. All right, into the double time. Coming up right here, I guess. Yeah, no one wants to hear an acoustic guitar solo. Oh. Key change. Only some of them got the memo. Alright. Back into this sort of bridge. James could have starred in the movie The Faculty this year. Okay, what are we going to give that? That's like a 5 out of 10. Jeez, maybe less. Too loose. But that's fine. They're having fun. We're having a good time. Funny tuning joke.
Alright, well, not only we never played that song before, but never. Okay.
That was the debut of Portraits of Me.
Yeah. This one,
And they never played it full band. That performance actually might have scared them. Oh, Fade to Black. Oh, shit. Now, this is nice. I know you're all wondering it. I'm wondering it. What's Kirk gonna do? What is Kirk gonna do? Here we go. Okay. The whole crowd popped for that. They're like, wow, he did that cool thing. Okay, this is nice. I wonder how many times they've played Fade to Black acoustic before in 1997. Yeah, he's feeling it. There's probably a big buzz in that whole venue during this. You can hear it. Further or farther? Jazz. Good Lars, little babyface Danish angel, a cherubic Scandinavian nymph. Okay, he's doing sort of tremolo picking version of the solo. A deathly loss. We lost our Marshall amplifier. Agony. Scottish. Go on. Okay. See how they do this part. Good luck. All right. So far, so good. Ooh, Jason coming up goes low. That low descending round is nice. All right. I'm into it. I like this. Lars is feeling it. All right, Kirk. Oh, we're in clam sauce. Get him, Kirk. One clam for every tassel. All right, they abbreviated it. They could have just done that guitar harmony. That could have kind of been a solo. Do that 4 times. Double time the snare. Like, there's no need to crash and burn on a solo. But the crowd loves it. Beloved song, no chorus. I can feel it.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
I guess we're a little over halfway through, so let's see what else. We're 33 minutes into a 56-minute set.
I don't really want to change guitars.
He don't want to change guitar. He's
No, I
sitting.
don't. Might be out of tune, but it feels good.
Oh, James is calling a guitar change audible.
It looks good. That's more important.
Well,
Right.
looks matter, unfortunately.
Right. So somebody did know that song. That wasn't us.
Oh,
What's next?
dad joke or scathing critique of their performance? Somebody knew that song. Wasn't us.
Now here's where we start, like, fucking around.
Uh-oh, what's coming next?
You won't be able to recognize any of the songs from here on out.
Uh-oh, really?
We're gonna try.
Oh, is this like a Four Horsemen thing?
There you go. I like your shirt, Kirk. It's awesome, dude.
Tassels. He's talking about the tassels.
Don't encourage.
Don't encourage. Don't encourage. All right, this is not great. Them doing kind of a jammy vamp in blues and E. It's not playing to their strengths. Yeah, Four Horsemen.
Better raise your hands. Knock at your door.
Got some company. That's pretty cool. That verse 5 to the chorus 5. The verses are kind of the swing thing. Four. I'll be right back. All right, Daddy's back. Hey, okay. Clam chowder on the menu? It's one of those things where, like, if you're there, you're having a blast. If you're watching 30 years later, you're like, All right. It's probably for the best that ended.
Holy shit. What are you doing, sweating? What are you doing over there? Who recognized that one?
A lot of Neil Young fans.
Yeah.
All right, nothing else matters. That's nice.
Who's gonna sing this one?
A lot of Neil Young fans.
Ranger has been named the
Oh, no.
2025 North American Truck of the Year.
Ad.
That's 5 straight years for
Kirk, he did like 92% of it, which is kind of inexcusable in a way. Ay, ay, ay. I'm drinking this Lime Rita Chiller Buzzball. It's Friday night. US won today. Ooh, the pregnant pause.
Forever try.
Ooh, not quite the crowd response we would have hoped. This is the song that everyone in the world that doesn't have a penis will know. Your girlfriend, your wife, your aunt, your mom, your grandmother. They'll know this song. Auditioned for the faculty. They gave it to Josh Hart. Josh Hart? This is a little slow too. What are those Jason Newsted background levels, dude? All right, let them know, cowboy pickers. What a beautiful piece of music. This is nice. That was actually a nice solo, Kirk. The crackling is not on my end. FYI. All right, Jimmy James, Headset Jr., Senior Esquire. All right, pretty good. About like a 7.7 out of 10. It's hard to play solos on acoustic guitar. There we go. That's that crowd partis that you want. High partis rate. Josh Hartnett. Oh, my camera's out again. God damn. Okay, nice. I think they have 2 more songs, and I don't know what they're going to be. It'll be a surprise for all of us. Kirk's nodding, his tassels are waving in that shoreline. Amphitheater, Santa Ana wins. What do we got, Jimmy James?
That didn't hurt too much, did it?
Nah, we liked it, boy.
Howdy, Chief. There's a new sheriff in town.
Okay, don't say that. Oh, we got John Popper out here. Oh, this must be the last song. This is where they do, I think, Last Caress, maybe? Or What Would You Say by Dave Matthews.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Can't hear the harmonica at all. There it is. I hear it a little bit. Kirk standing. He's truly a great harmonica player. He's rolling with it. He's having fun. I had a very interesting hang with John Popper once. I mean, I want to tell the story, but I don't want to talk over the performance. I think this is kind of hokey. I mean, it's fun. It's fine. It's a little hokey. Anyway, I did a show with John Popper once. We opened for Blues Traveler when I was playing with Bob Schneider. And he was a very cool dude. He spent a lot of time in our dressing room because I think he was just lonely or bored. And me and John, green room's filled with people and hanger-ons and managers and band members. Me and John kind of had an aside. And he was telling me about how much he loves guns, which is fine. I own a gun. I'm not anti-gun. I think guns are fine. But he was like, no, I really love guns. I was like, well, how many guns do you have? And he told me he has hundreds of guns. I said, John, don't you think that's a little too many guns? And he didn't. He didn't think so. So that's one of my most memorable conversations. Is he said he had 100. He said, I got a lot of guns. I don't want to tell you how many. I said, I got a gun. I'm a gun guy, whatever. I said, what do you got? 10 guns? You got 20 guns? He shook his head. I said, what do you got? 30 You got 50 guns? He said, I've got hundreds of guns. I said, dude, that's too many guns, man.
Thanks, John.
There he is, right there, a gun guy. Those are not harmonicas in those pockets. That was also before he lost 1 million pounds. All right, do they leave? Is this the end? I think this is the end, maybe? Wow, James Hetfield with a very sincere-looking big hug with John Popper. He even played one of his harmonicas, so he has his spittle in his mustache. Also, James with the tucked in. I feel like the 90s was very cordial. Even if you were in a metal band, you were tucking that shirt in. All right, some guys coming up and saying shit. We're not going to watch all that. Well, there you have it. That was Metallica 1997, the 11th annual. Bridge School benefit. Thank you guys. Go check out the Fixer cover. Go check out the Beyond Magnetic re-edits that I did. I'm going to be doing a full episode on that. Go check out whatever the fuck else is going on. Go check out Backrooms. Go check out Obsession. Horror movies are having a nice little day in the sun. I appreciate y'all. I do hope you're well. Hope your families are well. Take care of yourselves. Your families need you. People in the world love you and depend on you, even if sometimes it feels like that's not the case. But I promise you it is. And I'll see you next week. I'll be right here next week. We're going to do the same shit again. Write in Metal Up Your Podcast show at gmail.com. And of course, as stated previously, you can call into the show now and leave a voice message. And the link for that is gone, so I can no longer tell you what that is. But the aforementioned number, call it, do the thing, and I'll catch you on the flip-flop. Peace.